Amazon just launched a free AI tool that is going to allow you to build AI agents. You can generate videos, you can create images, and you can just use it as a regular LLM. In fact, their AI agent feature is actually better than anything else that exists on the market today. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to access this tool, everything that you could do with it, and a few crazy use cases that you can actually only do with this tool. Okay, now actually using this tool is actually pretty simple. Literally just come over to nova.amazon.com. It's going to prompt you to sign into your Amazon account or to create an Amazon account, and then boom, you are going to be logged in here. Now, once you're in here, you can see that there are a bunch of different things that you could do in here. For example, if you come into new session right here and come over here, you will see all the different models that they have. For example, Nova Pro, you can put in text, image, or video, and it's going to give you text out. Nova Lite, you can put in text, image, and video, and it's going to give you text out. With Nova Micro, you can only put text in and you can only get text out. In addition to that, they have this use live information feature, which is going to be incredibly unique and incredibly useful in one of the use cases that I share with you later. But while this feature is turned on, you can't actually add attachments right here. So you can attach images, you can attach videos, you could attach documents, but if this feature is turned on, you can't attach anything. In addition to that, if you come over to generate image right here, you will be able to see a bunch of different prompts here and a bunch of different things that have been generated. In addition to that, you could see that we can put in text here, we can put in images, and then we're going to get an image out right here. And if we come over here, you can actually go into different model customization right here. For example, changing the number of images that are actually generated. And as we can see down here, there are a bunch of different prompts that we could go through and see exactly what images were generated under there. If we come into Explore Video Gallery right here, this is going to show us a bunch of videos that were generated with this tool. In addition to that, if you come in to learn more, it's going to give you more information about how to access this tool and all the different things that you could do with it. Now, before we get into the most exciting part of this tool, if we come into side by side right here, this is where you can compare all of these different models so you can see how good of an answer it gives you on the Pro version versus the Lite, or on the Pro version versus Micro, or on the Micro version versus Nova Lite. So you can actually see which one is going to be best for the different use cases that you're doing. In addition to that, if you come into Act right here, so Amazon Nova Act, this is their new research preview of the new AI model for developers to build AI agents. By the way, you don't need to be a developer and you don't need to know that much about coding in order to actually do this, because they have made this incredibly intuitive, incredibly easy, and I'm going to walk through later when we get to those different use cases exactly how you could use this. Now, in addition to that, if you come over here and click on these three dots right here, this is going to bring you to a bunch of stuff like the FAQ, the build on Amazon Bedrock, about Amazon Nova, and about their generative AI services. And I have a feeling that this is only going to continue to get better and better, and you are going to be mind blown when you see these use cases that it can currently do. Now, before we get into the 4 different use cases that are completely unique to this tool, I need you to smash that subscribe button if you want to stay up to date on the latest and greatest AI tools and exactly how to use them. In addition to that, at the pinned comment below, I put a form in there. If you want help with AI, maybe learning things, how to use workflows, or help with a specific situation or an AI audit, please fill it out and I'm going to get back to you because I want to know who you are and exactly how I can help you. Okay, so use case number 1 here is going to be using Amazon Nova Act. I want to show you how powerful this actually is. So in order to sign up, literally just click sign up here, and then you're going to get a code in order to join. Right now, it's taking about an hour for them to be able to give you that code, but I want to break down for you exactly what this is actually going to look like. So if we come over here and then we play this video, this is walking through how this actually works. So essentially what you're doing here is just stringing together a bunch of Act commands, and then you could get it to do whatever you want within a browser, and you could get it to basically automate things. For example, this right here is showing off a workflow that somebody used in order to request out of office time. So as we can see here, we have all of these different commands right here, which is just an Act command, and then it's going through and actually doing that thing. So they put in here Act to add an event with the title, and then it puts the title, check the box for all day, select the start date to be March 28th, and then show as busy, and then save. And then this actually goes through and does what it wants it to do. And then it comes through here, you could see that it's thinking, and again, it knows exactly what to add into this field right here. And if we let this continue to go, you will see that this actually breaks things down step by step in order to begin automating simple tasks that are being done within the browser. Now, what Amazon thinks is that these AI agents are actually going to interact with the internet more than anything else in the future. And I personally believe this also. I think AI agents are going to be the majority of traffic on the internet. And this is a huge step towards this. Why? Because now you can literally code out your own steps and get this to do any task that you would normally do on a browser. For example, prep for out of office with a calendar hold. Or if we come over here, you could see another one where they actually got this to search for apartments based on biking distance to the train station. And again, if we come through to this video, we could see exactly what this actually looks like. They literally just put in here very simply what website to start at and then go through all the different things that it wanted it to do, and then you can actually see it thinking through this. Now, what this is going to allow you to do is train this AI agent on how to do incredibly repetitive tasks for you. As we can see right here, this is literally going through and it is finding an apartment that fits the criteria for this individual based on what the agent was actually told. And if we keep watching this, this is pretty crazy. And literally all they did was write this little piece of code right here. So what you're going to be able to do in the future, and I want you to think about this because this is how this tool is going to be used as a whole, is you could come over here and screen record you doing a task. You can come into a new session right here because this takes image, video, and text. You could upload that video and then say, hey, what ACT functions would I have to write in order to automate this with Amazon ACT? And then what your job is going to do is taking everything that your employees do, everything that you do, everything that you will do in the future, and actually build out the task for how to do it. And then these AI agents are going to be able to do all the work. And guess what? They don't want vacation time. They don't want sick time. They don't need to sleep. They don't take breaks. You just need to train them on exactly what to do, and then they can actually go ahead and do it. Now, use case number 2 is going to be using this live information feature right here in order to search Amazon. I've tried to do this to search the web and things like that, and it really wasn't that great. For example, please tell me the price of VGT right now in USD. If I ask it to do this, it doesn't give me accurate answers. At least it wasn't giving me accurate answers when I was texting this before. As we can see right here, I don't know why it's telling me this in Mexican pesos and then it's converting it. And this just isn't accurate at all. It told me like $519 before. And if I come over here and actually do a search for VGT, I think it's in like the 540s. Yeah, 541. Still down, so I lost money today, but it's doing fine. So if we come back over here, it's not actually useful for that. So I wouldn't recommend using this for that. I think way better is going to be something like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude. It's just way better search feature. But if we come over here, one thing that this is really good for is for searching on Amazon. Makes sense, right? Because it's Amazon's LLM. But if we come over here and say something along the lines of, please find me the cheapest toilet paper on Amazon. I want 3 options and their prices. This will actually go through and do searches like this. So in the past, I might have done a search for this on Amazon and went through and had to look through and see how much it costs and do all things like that. But I don't have to do that anymore. Why? Because this is actually really good at going through and doing stuff like that. It tells us where it's priced, shipped, or how to actually save money and how we could do all those different things. And then literally, if we just click on this link right here, it will bring us to whichever one is the cheapest. And we will be able to check out right from here because you're already logged into Amazon when you're using this tool. Now, again, you could have this compare different prices. You could have it find a specific thing. You could even have it go through reviews and say, hey, based on the reviews, which one of these is actually the best? And then it will go through the reviews and it will tell you, hey, this is the best, and it'll give you a reason why it's going to be the best. And I would strongly suggest that you start doing this instead of searching for things on Amazon, filtering things on Amazon, because this is a really cool, unique use case that you can actually only do with this tool. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to show off here is how you could describe an image and create an image, or you could actually edit images with this. So if we click into here, you could see that you could attach images up to a certain size and in a certain pixel. But I'm gonna take this one right here that actually isn't in the right thing, and you'll see all the different things that we could do here. We could generate variations, we could remove the background, we could replace the background, we could shape the image, or we could replace or remove an object. So I'm gonna click this, and then we go through and actually describe what we want done. Or if we come over to shape, we could go through and actually describe what we want done. Replace background, same thing. Remove background, you don't actually have to describe anything here. It is literally just going to come through and it's going to remove the background. And then with generate variations right here, we could go through and get it to generate a bunch of different variations. So we uploaded this one, this will go ahead and actually do that. So it says that image generation is in progress right here. So this is gonna go ahead and do that. During the meantime though, I did wanna show you another thing that you're gonna be able to do here. So if we come over to nova.amazon.com, and then we come over into a new session, you will see you can upload videos here. And this is going to be the last use case that I have for this, is that you should upload videos to this. It has to be a short video, but you could upload videos and get feedback. Let's say that you are creating content or you created an ad, or you wanted to study one of your competitors if they were creating ads or they were creating content. You would be able to upload it in here and say, hey, why did this video do so well? And then it can give you some feedback. Now, there's only one other thing that can actually do that, and that's going to be Gemini, because Gemini is specific to YouTube. Now, Amazon actually isn't super far behind them because they actually have the ability for you to be able to upload videos. ChatGPT right now doesn't. Claude right now doesn't. So I think Amazon is actually building something that's going to be incredibly useful in the future here. If we come over here and actually check on these variations right here, what we'll see is that this made a bunch of different variations of this. Again, this isn't perfect. We could convert this to a video if we wanted to, or we could come in and further edit it. But personally, I don't think that this was actually the best example here because we were taking Saratoga water and it was really zoomed in, so it probably looked all blurry here. So let's try something else. For example, we're going to get this to create a black hole. This is going to go through, create the black hole, and then I'm going to get it to turn it into a video because I actually want to show that feature off for you. Okay, so this went through, it actually created a black hole. This is a pretty cool thing right here. We could come in here, we could edit it with all these different prompts, or we could come over here, I'm going to click exit, and I'm going to click convert to video. Now what this is going to do is go ahead and actually convert this into a video, and it's going to take 2 to 3 minutes, but it'll let us know when it's done. Okay, so here's how you can actually see the video that this created. So as we can see, we have this image right here. It says convert to video again. But if we just come to the right here, this is actually going to show us that video that this created. So basically, this just animated this black hole here. And this is going to be incredibly useful if you're creating content or need to create short content like this. Now, if you like this video and haven't seen the latest feature that Gemini just dropped with Gemini 2.5 Pro, I'd strongly suggest you check out this video right here that walks you through this tool and why it's such a big breakthrough. I'll see you over there.